Let's talk about The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. I finished this book somewhat recently, and let me tell you, it is exactly what I needed during times that feel uncertain and scary. Michelle Obama does a fantastic job talking about self doubt, relationships, just anything and everything that can be hard during uncertain times. She talks about in this book, and it brings so much perspective to you when you're reading it. But personally, my favorite part of this book, I wanted to say story, but that's not even accurate. It's really just like kind of a massive book of advice for dealing with challenging times. But my personal favorite part is there's a discussion of doing things that bring you joy. And oftentimes, I think people call these things escapism. And to a certain degree, I don't think that's accurate because we are still being impacted by everything around us despite us calling it escapism. And so Michelle Obama calls it being absorbed. And what I really liked about that was the ability to be absorbed by something, like giving yourself the gift of absorption is how she phrases it, allows you not to like escape the current realities that we live in, but to allow yourself to become absorbed by something else for a moment. And I really liked that framing of it. I think it really, really struck me as something that I find very beautiful. So for me, I allow myself to get absorbed by reading, whether that be books by Michelle Obama, whether that be fantasy books, whether that be anything. Michelle Obama talks about it in terms of knitting. But I think it's a really good framing because it allows you to remember that you are not ignoring what's happening in your own life, what's happening in the world. You're still engaged in those things. You're just allowing yourself to be absorbed for a moment in time in something else. And I found that really beautiful. I really, really liked that perspective that she provided here. And so, if you are personally struggling right now, given the state of the world, I think this is a really good book to pick up just because the advice that she kind of imparts onto you is so well done. And I think at the end of the day, the best thing about it is that it provides just this sense of self-confidence that I don't think I have seen from most people before. And she is so vulnerable in this book, the way that she is willing to discuss with you her life, her friends' lives, her family's lives, in a way that is real and deep and brings you some perspective. And so I really just enjoyed it. If you haven't picked up her other book, Becoming, it is also really, really, really good. But this one I think is more necessary right now.